Hello everyone and welcome to your weekly reading. Keep in mind these readings are collective and general, so receive only what resonates, release anything that does not. If it did resonate, give this video a like. That gives me feedback on the content that is best for my community. Okay, let's see. What is most important for my community to see at this time? We have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So this is all about focusing on your value, the value that you create, the value that is in your life, okay? The value of nature is coming through very strong here, as well as our relationship with unconditional love. And the reason I say that is there's a dog that's sitting right there next to her. So we're looking at what and who we're loyal to and what and who is loyal to us, what brings us value. We're seeing ourselves in a different light here, and it's really quite beautiful. So let's see what else wants to come through. We have the Hangman, okay? And that's underneath the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm hearing level up, like you are leveling up here. And it's showing in your energy. It's also showing in your manifestations, as well as the way that other people are viewing you, okay? People are becoming enlightened by, I'm hearing, your success, by your energy, by your embodiment, okay? It's beautiful. Next we have the Tower, okay? We have the Tower and we have the Death card. So this represents some pretty powerful transformation that's coming in here. These changes that are happening, I feel, have to do with because you're leveling up, because your frequency is shifting. And it's helping you to release any foundations that were not built on authenticity, okay? Or that were no longer in alignment with you. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Emperor energy. Clarify the Emperor. And we have the Three of Cups. Okay. So with this Emperor energy, this could be your inner divine masculine. Okay, your inner divine masculine template, or this could be someone who's in that energy in your life. I feel like you're creating drastic change within your world, and there's somebody here that's observing it. It could also be your community with that Three of Cups. Somebody who's maybe waiting for a change to happen, a shift to occur before they present an opportunity perhaps, or they present themselves here with this Three of Cups. Let's see what's changing. Let's see what you're focusing on changing. I feel like it has to do with a pretty significant theme in your life, but again, this is going to be different for everybody. Let's clarify the Tower and Death. The Four of Cups, yeah. Okay, so for those of you that didn't feel honored, respected, seen, heard, who felt like you were rejected, okay, with this Four of Cups, because the Four of Cups is kind of a resistance to opportunities. Okay, what I'm seeing here is you ending those situations, you ending anybody who put you on any sort of hold or put you on the shelf, or I would say this is even opportunities here that, you know, people are kind of hemming and hawing on, okay? I feel like you know your worth, you know your value, you've had this incredible perspective shift. I feel like you're also seeing yourself through the eyes of love. So with this Four of Cups, you know, there could be somebody trying to return here who you reject, and it's so shocking to them, okay? But I feel like, especially if you were a people pleaser, or you were somebody who was always very compassionate and accepting and patient, I feel like, you know, you drawing this line, you setting this boundary is really going to create some powerful shifts and changes here. You could have been dealing with somebody with a very immature, kind of an immature attitude towards you as well with that Four of Cups, I'm sensing, or you establish boundaries and this person, you know, responds in an immature way perhaps. Let's clarify the Emperor and the Three of Cups. We have the King of Swords. Yes, there's somebody who has some strategy, some plan, some communication that they want to express, but they feel like there's a block or there's a shift that's going to happen first in your life, and they're kind of just observing this. This could also be a parental figure who's observing you making changes in your life and significant shifts that are happening in your life. Let's clarify this Four of Cups. Nine of Swords. Yes, to me, this is opportunities, people, situations that just put you on hold and caused a lot of stress in your life. You may resonate with some of the shorts that I have recently uploaded this past week. But the Nine of Swords is about stress, sleepless nights, and I feel like you're saying no more. Okay, you're saying no more to people, places, things, situations that don't serve you. I think so many of you are recognizing that everybody's journey is their own. And it's not a matter of, being, you being right, them being wrong, but it's what resonates and is in alignment with you and what resonates and is in alignment with them. And that might be two different paths, and that's okay. We also all learn in different ways. So I would say, and if you feel guided to, maybe drop a comment below if you feel guided, but just like, I choose to learn through love. I choose to learn through unconditional love, because I feel someone here is choosing the opposite. They're choosing to learn through stubbornness and other kind of low vibrations. So be the person that chooses to learn through unconditional love, okay? And teach through unconditional love as well. Okay, let's see what else we have here. What else is most important? Community to know, my soul tribe to know. We have karma. Okay, so there's a karmic cycle that's completing here. Energies are balancing out, is what I'm sensing. And this could have to do, with this past full moon cycle. Karma is also, the card in this deck of Judgment. Okay, so I feel like you've also sat back and you've really looked at your life and the changes that you want to make and what aligns with you now and what aligns with you moving forward. And you're finding this freedom in knowing, again, that like you can change your mind. You can, shift your energy. You can change direction here. And I think that frees you up, because I think whatever this energy was, whether it was just an energy that was within you that you're clearing, or it was reflected in others around you, or opportunities or disappointments, there's a complete shift that's happening here. And it brings you this freedom. It brings you this celebration, this joy. Yes, we have justice and judgment here. It creates greater balance within your life. So where there was, maybe unequal exchange of energy, relationships or connections, or just in any area of your life, you're balancing that out here. Okay. To bring in more harmony, to bring in more balance. Yep. And then we have the Three of Wands, which is about your ships coming in. So there's a huge block that you're clearing, and it's saying no to what no longer serves you. It's saying no to those that don't honor and respect and appreciate you, okay? You're appreciating yourself here. There's a lot of self-care, a lot of self-reflection here as well. Let's see what ship is coming in here with this Three of Wands. The King of Pentacles, a counterpart, okay? So keep in mind, this block that has this tower, the Death card, which is about transformation and release, the Four of Cups and the Nine of Swords. This energy clearing out, okay, of your life, whether again this is internal or external, I just feel it's you releasing a past part of yourself that maybe didn't hold your boundaries, okay? And when you do that, you know, you shift and you align with energies that are more of a vibrational match, that you know, want to bring in true value into your life, okay? Or if this is business, you know, then this could be a business partner that you feel aligned with, okay? There are some pretty big changes that are happening. Definitely many shifts in perspective, but it's bringing in harmony, it's bringing in balance. Yep. And then we have the High Priestess, okay? So you might feel this shift within, or you might receive your own intuitive messages from your clair abilities about these shifts and changes and how things are aligning. So trust in your higher self with the High Priestess. You know, that's about sitting back and observing and being able to connect in with source energy in your higher self to receive, you know, your answers, to maybe even take a peek into what is coming in for you. So if you're watching this and you want to see kind of what are the energies that are going to be coming in, whether that's in career or love or just overall in general, let me know in the comments below and we'll take a look, because I feel like you do want to tap into what is coming forward here, okay? For those of you that maybe ended, you know, ended a connection or a situationship, you know, maybe you're now wanting to focus on and align with, you know, a partner that is in alignment with you, that High Priestess energy. To me, this is also about leaning into your intuition, your spiritual practices. Clarify the High Priestess. Yes, we have Patience and the Two of Wands. You're going to have two different options here to choose from, possibly coming in. I feel like your angels with the Temperance card are around here, bringing in opportunities for you that are on a higher level, okay? And you'll have a choice to make, but there's this sense of patience through this, because Temperance is about, you know, balancing. But I also feel like whatever situations are kind of unfolding, or energies that are clearing, because again, this could just be energies clearing within you and those shifts happening. It does take some time for everything to kind of align here. So there's no need to rush this. And you might even be an observer in the respect of, you set those healthy boundaries with yourself, or even the energetic boundaries, and then you see all these other shifts start to align within your life, and you're just observing and noticing how your world shifts and changes when you make these changes, or when you hold your boundaries, okay? So I'll give an example. So let's say that you are frustrated with somebody and you're kind of just telepathically communicating or expressing yourself. It's almost like on a higher level they receive this message, okay? That's kind of a simple example, and it starts to create this change, okay? But I feel like you needed to maybe express that. And for some of you, it might not be somebody, especially with the Four of Cups, somebody that is in communication with you, okay? Others of you are setting energetic boundaries and you're not allowing other energies into your field or into your life. And you're doing that first, and that's also creating this beautiful shift that's occurring. Yes, but there will be a time to kind of just sit back, relax, recharge with this Four of Swords, okay? For many of you, again, you just make these changes within, and then you're taking your time to focus on your self-care, and then you're watching and observing how your manifestations are shifting, or how your relationships are shifting, evolving, and changing. just because you kind of set this energetic standard or this energetic boundary. Okay, it's beautiful. Yes, wow. And then we have this Ace of Cups. Okay, because we wanted to look into, well, what is this King of Swords focused on? And we have this Ace of Cups. Okay. Oh, there's so many stories that are coming through this. So for some of you, you know, this is you doing this clearing work in your life, okay, in your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical bodies here, okay? You setting these boundaries. And then as you do that, these love opportunities come in, or people want to come in and express their love. This could even be, you know, you kind of, again, setting those boundaries, and some people wanting to come in and apologize because some of these challenges are being worked out on higher levels. The Ace of Cups is about unconditional love. It's about healing. Again, use your discernment as to who shows up for you here. But you change the way you look at yourself, and it shifts everyone else, I feel. It's like you're showing others how to treat you with respect, you know, in your full influence, or in your power here. You know, many dynamics are shifting. And this can be with masculine energies in your life in general. So you could be a masculine watching this, and this is, you know, your friends, your family members. But there is a shift in the way that masculine energies are viewing those of you who are watching this. Okay, any other messages? Some of you too, some of you feminines, you're kind of putting off that vibe, like the wifey vibe in a way, or the businesswoman vibe. Like you're putting out this vibe to attract in, you know, your vibrational match, whether that's in business or whether that's in love or friendships. But I feel like some people are looking at you and they're like, they immediately, you know, see you as the queen. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, you know, is viewed as the wife. Okay, but even not hesitate, just kind of, you know, wifey material. People are seeing you as somebody that, you know, they would like something long term with, is what I should say. Okay. Any other messages? Yes, we have the Queen of Swords also coming out here with the way that you'll be approaching those who approach you. So the Queen of Swords is firm but fair. You know, she knows her boundaries and she holds her boundaries here. Communicates in a very effective way. She knows what she wants. She's had experience. You know, the fact that the feminine energy here is showing up as the queen energy, you know, you've definitely had experience, and you've embodied in a lot of high vibrational energies and soul lessons here. And you communicate your truth very effectively, and that's something that's been collectively happening. Healing for the feminine collective is your voice and the power of your voice in speaking your truth and expressing yourself here. And I feel like you're doing it in a very clear way that honors you. You know, for those of you that are dating, perhaps, you know, you meet somebody and you're like, this, and this is what I'm looking for. You know, you just lay it out on the table. If this was business and, you know, you're attracting business offers, like you have a very clear idea about what it is that you'll accept and what it is that you will not. Okay. Wow. All right. Bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles, equal exchange of energy is very important. So we have 3 cards of balance coming through here, at least 3 or 4. So be sure that, you know, you're balancing your energy, you're balancing your exchange of energy with others. Okay. Maybe looking at those that, you know, look at where you're maybe over giving and make some shifts and adjustments here. But I feel, again, with the Tower and that Death card, I feel like you are transforming quite quickly here. Very powerfully transforming. Okay, let's get an Oracle of the 7 Energies, and then we'll wrap up this reading. We have Let It Go. Yes. So some of you, this came out in the short on Instagram, and that's also on YouTube today. So you see there's these 2 hummingbirds, and they're just kind of, you know, untying this knot here. Okay. So I feel like this could have to do within your heart space in a very profound energetic way, where perhaps you're releasing, you know, any sort of resentment or anger or unforgiveness, anything that was blocking you from opening up your heart to allow in, you know, the opportunities that you truly desire to align with here. But there's also a joy in releasing, okay? And that's something to embrace here. There's a beauty. You see there's that renewal energy coming into the heart space. Even joy with the hummingbirds, okay? So, and 4 and 2 is 6, and 6 is about balance and harmony. So let's see what we have. 24. Forgiveness, healing resentments, shedding the role of the eternal martyr, letting go of victimhood, cutting the ties that bind you to destructive stories, releasing pain so that you can move into the lesson it offers, relinquishing the need to be right. There are times in your life when you must forgive, lest you become a hostage to your anger, frustration, disappointments, and resentments. This is not about condoning bad behavior or minimizing a hurt done to you. Forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story so you don't carry its burden anymore. If you don't forgive, old hurts fester and become distorted, causing you pain over and over again. You become trapped in a prison of your own making, tied to the story that you were a victim. It's time to cut the invisible cords attaching you to the situation and preventing you from moving forward. The truth is, you are victimizing yourself every time you recreate the unresolved hurt in your mind or speak it with friends. Rather than allow this folly to repeat, surrender the situation to your higher power. Now is the time for radical forgiveness. Say no to drama in all forms and forgive yourself and others for engaging in it. Consider the ancient Hawaiian practice known as Ho'oponopono. This simple prayer is a beautiful way to begin the process of forgiveness. I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. It's based on the idea that we are all responsible for the reality we see in this world. If something is awry, whether it's your perception or your emotional reactions, your judgment, and so forth, it's time for you to clean it up. Forgiveness is the key to be liberated and to a liberated and meaningful life. No matter what method you choose, just do it. Okay? So releasing yourself from this block, specifically within the energetic heart space, that perhaps was preventing these higher level opportunities in. But again, I still also feel like these boundaries and these energetic standards that you're setting here are also assisting you in aligning with those opportunities that, you know, you feel are best for you. And for those that are not in alignment with you, I feel like you're releasing them with love, okay? You might sit back, you know, this week and maybe do some of that healing, that releasing work, that forgiveness work, and sitting with that and just allowing it to alchemize and transmute, so that you're not attaching yourself to cords of the past or disappointment or, again, old stories. So it's really beautiful. And with karma and justice, it's like a karmic cycle closing out here. So keep in mind, again, forgiveness isn't about the other person. It's about you being able to move forward without being held back, okay, by that resentment or those cords or those densities that are holding you back. And accepting that everybody is on their own journey, and that just because their path isn't your path doesn't mean that it's to be judged. Of course, you know, discern for yourself what is in alignment with you. I feel like there's a lot of healing for those of you who have dealt with third-party situations. That forgiveness and that release work is coming up, and it's freeing you to, again, move forward in such a beautiful, empowered way here. Okay, so that's what I have. Only receive what resonates, release anything that doesn't. Also take time this week to breathe out, relax, recharge, meditate. And if this did resonate, give this video a like, and subscribe to join my soul tribe. Follow me on Instagram, my soul tribe tarot. And for more readings and content, you know, check out my Patreon. All right, some of you might be singing Let It Go this week. All right, take the best care, and I will see you soon.